very few of us actually know what we're eating. Introducing Food Sharks, our way of tracking macronutrients such as calories and proteins within a social media network.
So what computer science does is gives you a way to take your ideas and somehow implement them. What we're trying to do here with project-based learning is to empower the students to envision an idea, come together as a group, and then eventually demonstrate their product to a panel of judges so that they can kind of see, wait a minute, you know what? We can actually create these things.
From the years of 2015 to 2016, there were 307 more homicides, 2,000 more aggravated assaults, and 600 more shootings.
At the very beginning, we challenged the students to come up with some unmet need out there, something that's passionate to them. At that point, then they do an elevator pitch. The more you let them do it, the more they're going to feel the ownership for it. So the teachers have stepped out of the process. So at that point, they start, talking to each other. Well, what skills can you offer my particular company? All right, so they start piecing together their team. So it's still not coding yet. It's just creating that shared vision across all the students. Collaboration is important in computer programming, and for many of the students, they don't realize that. They like to get in there and just program, but you have to get beyond that.
When students code, it's not just one person coding, it's a group, it's a team. They have to communicate, to work together to create a product.
That's one of our goals with this 4-month project, is that they realize it's not just about coding. That's what you do. From there, then we actually went into the implementation phase. They got the concept, the task, let's actually sit down and create it.
At first we didn't know how are we gonna make it like how. It's just a really difficult question.
A lot of students have chosen technologies that we don't teach. For instance, one team is doing iOS development. We don't teach that. But we have taught them the foundations for them to learn. It raises the confidence of the student that they're able to communicate with you, not as teacher-student, but as a, hey, let's solve this problem together.
Let's go to the other floors since Baseline has more than one floor.
So at this point, you've kind of caught close to the tail end of the implementation phase, which is then going to transition to the demonstration phase.
The presentation, I think, is making everybody nervous.
I use C# to work on the Dean.
Basically, we're going to companies and we're talking about our project, which is nothing most of us have done.
The panels will judge, and we actually have first place, runner-up, and the Crowd Choice Award.
And the winner goes to Droplet B.
And that prepares them for the real world out there, that their ideas have a voice. One of the things we're trying to instill in the students is that, yes, we're teaching them to be computer programmers, to actually code, to make these products. But unless your product is able to be heard, it's not going to succeed. And with that, you have to present your ideas in order to make your idea a reality.
Yeah, this website will be your aid to better writing.
The all blood drive?
Yeah.
We're not telling them what to do. We're letting you do what you want to do. Which again, going out to the real world, that's what companies want to see, initiative. The idea of presentations, collaboration, that's all part of computer science. Or it needs to be taught as part of computer science.
Right after, she's gonna go to Chrome and then I'm gonna start.
Hopefully what the students will get out of this is that, they've learned something here, something that they can apply to their career fields. Whether it's, computer programming or not, they worked together as a team, they had an idea, they accomplished it, and they pitched it. They're all winners because they got to that point where they're actually presenting the products.